A 15-second video app that nobody thought would work just became more powerful than Instagram. Here's how they did it. In 2024, TikTok has over 1.5 billion monthly active users, processes more video views than YouTube, and has fundamentally changed how an entire generation consumes content. But just 7 years ago, most Americans had never heard of it, and the tech establishment was convinced Facebook and Instagram had already won the social media wars. This is the story of how a Chinese entrepreneur built an AI-powered algorithm so addictive it challenged American tech dominance, survived multiple attempts to ban it, and created a new form of entertainment that makes Hollywood nervous. By the end of this story, you'll understand the 3 revolutionary innovations that made TikTok unstoppable, and why sometimes the most powerful technology is the one that removes friction instead of adding features. Let's go back to 2012. Zhang Yiming was a 29-year-old Chinese entrepreneur who had just founded ByteDance in a small Beijing apartment. While Western tech giants were obsessed with connecting people who already knew each other, Zhang saw a different opportunity. What if technology could predict what you wanted to watch before you even knew you wanted to watch it? Most social media platforms showed you content from people you followed. Zhang wanted to build something different, a platform where an algorithm, not your social graph, determined what you saw. His first app, Tuxiao, was a news aggregation platform that used machine learning to personalize content. It exploded in China, reaching 100 million users and proving that AI-driven content recommendation could beat traditional social feeds. But Zhang's real ambition was bigger. He saw the future wasn't in reading, it was in watching. In 2016, ByteDance launched Douyin in China, a short-form video app where users could create 15-second clips with music, filters, and effects. The app used the same AI recommendation system as Tuxiao, but applied it to video. Within a year, Douyin had 100 million users in China. But Zhang knew the real prize was the West, where Facebook and Instagram dominated with billions of users and seemingly impenetrable network effects. Western experts said a Chinese app would never succeed in America. Different culture, different content preferences, and most importantly, Facebook would simply copy any good ideas and crush competitors with their massive user base. They'd seen this story before. Snapchat invented stories, Instagram copied it and won. Facebook had a graveyard of competitors who'd tried to challenge their dominance. But Zhang had a secret weapon that Facebook couldn't easily replicate: the algorithm. In 2017, ByteDance made its boldest move. They acquired Musical.ly for nearly $1 billion. Musical.ly was a lip-syncing app popular with American teenagers. It had users but lacked the sophisticated technology to scale. In August 2018, ByteDance merged Musical.ly with their international version of Douyin, rebranded it as TikTok, and launched it in the United States. The timing was perfect. Instagram had become saturated with influencers and perfectly curated content. YouTube required expensive equipment and editing skills. Facebook was your parents' social network. Gen Z was hungry for something different. TikTok gave them exactly what they didn't know they wanted: a platform where anyone could go viral overnight, where authenticity beat production value, and where you didn't need followers to be seen. But what really separated TikTok from every competitor was the For You page. While Instagram and Facebook showed you content from people you followed, TikTok's For You page was pure algorithmic magic. You opened the app and immediately started watching an endless stream of videos personalized to your interests. No clicking, no searching, no following required. The algorithm learned from every interaction: how long you watched, whether you liked, shared, or commented, even if you rewatched a video. Within hours, it knew you better than your friends did. This was TikTok's first revolutionary innovation, removing the cold start problem. On Instagram, new users saw nothing until they followed accounts. On TikTok, the algorithm immediately served addictive content, making it the first social platform where you didn't need a network to get value. The results were staggering. Users spend an average of 52 minutes per day on TikTok, more than Instagram, more than Snapchat, approaching the time people spent on YouTube. But the real genius wasn't just the algorithm, it was the format. TikTok's second innovation was democratizing content creation. The app made it ridiculously easy to create videos that looked professional. Built-in effects, music library, editing tools, everything you needed was one tap away. More importantly, TikTok invented duets and stitches features that let users respond to and remix another people's content. This created a participatory culture where viewers became creators, and viral trends spread exponentially. A dance challenge in Los Angeles could reach Seoul within hours. A joke format in London could spawn thousands of variations worldwide within days. TikTok had created a new form of culture, participatory, iterative, and impossibly viral. By 2019, TikTok was the most downloaded app in the world, surpassing Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Teen users were abandoning Instagram in droves. Brands were scrambling to understand this new platform where normal people regularly got millions of views. Facebook panicked. They launched Lasso, their TikTok clone. It failed spectacularly. Instagram rushed to create Reels. YouTube launched Shorts, but copying the interface was easy, replicating the algorithm was impossible. TikTok's AI had been trained on billions of videos and user interactions. ByteDance had spent years perfecting the technology. Competitors couldn't just catch up by shipping a similar feature. Then came the backlash. In 2020, President Trump signed executive orders to ban TikTok, claiming it was a national security threat. The concern was real. A Chinese company was collecting data on millions of Americans, and the algorithm was shaping what content they saw. India banned TikTok entirely. The US government demanded ByteDance sell TikTok to an American company or face a ban. Oracle and Walmart tried to buy it. Microsoft negotiated. The app was weeks away from being shut down. But Zhang made his third and most crucial decision. TikTok would fight to stay independent. ByteDance invested billions in US data centers, hired American executives, and launched a massive lobbying campaign. They argued that banning TikTok was banning free speech. They mobilized millions of users who posted videos protesting the ban. Most importantly, they proved that TikTok had become too big to ban. Small businesses relied on it for marketing. Musicians depended on it for discovery. Millions of creators made their living on the platform. The ban never happened. Legal challenges delayed it, administrations changed, and eventually the political will faded. TikTok had survived its greatest threat. By 2021, TikTok had fundamentally changed internet culture. Viral TikTok songs dominated Spotify charts. TikTok trends influenced fashion, language, and political movements. The platform had become the discovery engine for an entire generation. But Zhang understood something competitors missed. TikTok's power wasn't the 15-second format, it was the algorithm that made those 15 seconds irresistible. In 2021, TikTok expanded video length to 10 minutes, then essentially unlimited. They added TikTok Shop, creating a social commerce empire. They launched TikTok Live, competing with Twitch. They built a music streaming service. The platform that started with teenagers lip-syncing had become the most influential media company in the world, and they did it by perfecting one thing: predicting what you wanted to watch next. Today, TikTok processes more video views than YouTube. Their algorithm is studied in computer science classes. Legacy media companies restructure around TikTok's strategy. The app has created more viral stars than Hollywood did in the previous decade. ByteDance, the parent company, is now valued at over $200 billion, larger than Disney, Netflix, and most traditional media companies combined. So, what can you learn from TikTok's incredible rise? There are 3 key principles that apply to any technology business. Principle 1, perfect the algorithm, not just the interface. TikTok's competitors copied the features but couldn't replicate the AI. In the age of machine learning, the best product isn't the one with the most features, it is the one that best predicts what users want. Principle 2, remove friction. Don't add features. While competitors focused on giving creators more tools, TikTok made creating and consuming content effortless. The best user experience is the one that requires the least effort to get maximum value. Principle 3, build a moat that's hard to copy. TikTok's competitive advantage wasn't the format, it was years of algorithm training and billions of data points. Build something that requires time, data, or network effects that competitors can't simply replicate by copying your UI. TikTok proved that even in a market dominated by tech giants with billions of users, a better algorithm could change everything. While Facebook optimized for keeping you connected to friends, TikTok optimized for keeping you entertained, and entertainment won. Zhang Yiming took the concept of short-form long-form video and combined it with the world's most sophisticated recommendation algorithm. He showed that in the attention economy, the winner isn't always the platform with the most users, it is the platform that best understands what users want to see next. The next time someone tells you that a market is already won by incumbents, remember, they said the same thing when a Chinese app with new users tried to compete with Facebook and Instagram. Sometimes the most powerful technology is the one that removes the friction between what you want and what you see, even if you didn't know you wanted it until 15 seconds ago.